Hello folks, and welcome back. We are through the first round now of the Continental Cup Co-op Tournament featuring Quick Decks Hockey and Stone Cold Hockey used together. So, what I've got here are the 16 survivors of round one, and I have already shuffled these a bit. I'll do a little bit more right here just to make sure that you know that this is completely random. All right, there we go. 16 teams. Now, we had, I don't know if you followed things up to this point, we had some really epic first round series. Every series in this tournament is 7 games. Excuse me. And we did that because we don't know when we're going to get, a really good matchup. And so we had, most recently, Edmonton and Toronto went to 7 games. It was in what was certainly the best series, I believe, of the first round. And then the most recent series that we just played went by much faster than anticipated, when the Florida Panthers, that's right, the historic Stanley Cup champions, were eliminated by the New York Rangers. So, Rangers fans, I know there's going to be some looking at this. You'll be happy to know that your team is looking really good in sweeping, not just eliminating, but sweeping in 4 games the Florida Panthers. So, all right, so the first flip is going to be the hosting team for games 1, 3, 5, and 7. The next team will be that I flip will be the home team for games 2, 4, and 6. All right, so what do we have here? I can't see what it is. It looks like Vegas. Vegas starting at home against Dallas. Vegas and Dallas. Wow. Well, they met up in reality, didn't they? And they had a really good series. All right, Vegas. But in this case, Vegas is going to be the home ice advantage. All right. So Vegas, Dallas, right there. All right. Next up, we have Calgary at home for game 1, and New Jersey. Oh boy, the Devils are probably doomed here. They're kind of lucky to be here. How did the Devils make it through to round 2 anyway? Let me see here. New Jersey, that was early on. They beat San Jose, so that was a pretty good draw for them. This is not such a favorable draw. So Calgary and New Jersey. Next up, we have Philadelphia. And they got here by way of a 4-1 series stomping, really, of Montreal. It was pretty interesting how things went in that series. And then Pittsburgh, okay? So this is one of our Cinderella teams. And Pittsburgh, somehow, they managed to beat Colorado. And Colorado is right up there with Edmonton and Toronto and 1 or 2 others, maybe Dallas, a really good offensive team. And Pittsburgh, kind of average offensively, kind of average in goal, but they got a pretty good defense, and it was good enough. So here is Philadelphia and Pittsburgh in a Pennsylvania rivalry, with Philadelphia having the home edge in that series. It's allergy season here in the woods of north central Arkansas, so I'm dealing with that a little bit. All right, what else here? Oh, Vancouver. Vancouver gets to have home advantage. They were one of the most impressive teams in the first round as they overcame Tampa Bay, the Lightning, which pretty serious team, and they cruised past them 4-1. So Vancouver at home, and the Islanders. Wow, there they are. Okay, Vancouver and the Islanders. So how did the Islanders get through here? They matched up with St. Louis, and really that was kind of a toss-up kind of series, the way it looked on paper. But St. Louis only won one game in that series, and the Islanders handled them pretty well. All right. Oh, well, what a lucky draw here. So Arizona, another Cinderella team. So Arizona in the first round, they drew the Kraken. Okay, so not the stiffest competition. It's really a kind of average team. But here they are with home ice, and that's where they're strongest. So maybe they can make that work. And who is their opponent? Oh, boy. Yeah, this may not work out for them so well. It's the mighty New York Rangers, President Trophy winners, the best record in the league, and boy, did they look good in their first round matchup with Florida. But once again, New York is going to be the road team in those odd games, 1, 3, 5, and 7. So Arizona starts off at home, hosting the Rangers. Woo! I was wondering where New York was going to pop up. I was wondering if Arizona was going to get another, kind of draw that they might be able to handle, but I don't think so. All right, here we have Buffalo at home. Were they at home for the first round? I think they were, to start the series. So where's Buffalo at? Yeah, they took on Columbus, handled them 4-1. So Buffalo starting off game 1, hosting Detroit. Okay, Detroit, kind of surprising to get through. They had a mild upset beating Nashville 4-2. And, Nashville, things just didn't go their way. Nashville looked like the better team, but the dice said otherwise. And so, record-wise, Buffalo, Detroit, they're kind of in the same neighborhood. So, who knows here? Buffalo's better defensively. Detroit, better on the attack and on the power play. So, Detroit has a chance to get through to round 3. Technically, I guess they all do, right? If you're here, you've got a chance. All right, at home for this next matchup, it's going to be Winnipeg hosting Boston. Winnipeg, Boston. Ugh. All right, so Winnipeg and Carolina had one of our great series in round 1. That went 7 games, and Winnipeg prevailed. Obviously, that's why they're here. This looks like a killer matchup. Yeah, Winnipeg, I think, best defense in the league. Boston, solid attack, solid all-around team, good special teams. Wow, that's going to be a pretty good matchup, and that's almost a toss-up, I would say, with Winnipeg's defense and having that home advantage in the odd games. Winnipeg might stop Boston's run right there. All right, am I down to the last 2 already? Wow. All right, here we go. At home, we're going to have the Kings, Los Angeles. What happened with them? They matched up with the Wild, Minnesota Wild. They beat them 4-1 and handled that pretty easily. A decent all-around team, not great. Strong defensively, strong special teams, good goaltending. They do have an agitator on that team for Stone Cold Hockey. And of course, the last team, I could have guessed this, right? The team we haven't drawn yet, the Edmonton Oilers. So, Edmonton on the road for games 1, 3, 5, 7 against the Kings. Bang. There it is. There's all your matchups. boy, that Winnipeg Boston series kind of jumps out at me as a great one. Dallas Vegas could be really good. All right, well, there you go. There's the matchups. Tell me what you think. I'm going to write this stuff down and start emailing my partners, Grant Fines, designer of Quick Decks 49 Quick Decks Hockey, and our mutual friend Rob Gallimore, and we are going to get on with round two. Check Rob's website to kind of keep track of written game summaries and the bracket. Take a look at our YouTube channels, all three of us, as we'll be featuring some action at times whenever we can. And just follow along as best you can. I know it's not easy. We're kind of spread out, but I'll try to be more active, maybe on Facebook, and keep people in the loop. All right. Thanks for watching. I hope there's something about round two that gets you fired up.